everybody, it's Fergus Reeve from ERA Heaven Realty again. I'm here with CJ from Jet Home Loans. He's a loan officer. We've been playing around at golf, and while we were just discussing a few of the questions that we often get asked by, for me, buyers and sellers, and for CJ, people who are looking to borrow. So the first thing that you thought of that you get asked the most was how much can I borrow? What's my maximum loan amount? So, what was your advice for that?
Absolutely. So one of the first things that people are going to ask when they start looking for a home is, what's the maximum purchase price? I don't want to look at homes that are outside of my budget. What's the maximum that I can purchase for? And this can be a complicated question depending upon how far you're willing to stretch your debt to income. So if you're trying to stick to a certain payment range, then we can give kind of a rough estimate. If you're trying to get the maximum purchase power and buy as big of a home as you can, then we're getting really close to your maximum actual debt to income, which will limit how much you can purchase. Now, the biggest thing that causes the discrepancy is the payment is going to be based off of how much you borrow, but also the property taxes, the homeowners association, if there's a CDD fee, different things like that. So buying a $180,000 house in this neighborhood is not going to be the same as buying a $180,000 house in another neighborhood. So it always helps, if you're looking to stretch your budget and go to the max of your debt to income, to double check with your loan officer before you actually put in an offer, because just because you're looking at 180 and the last one that you looked at for 180 was approved, doesn't mean that this one will be.
That's that's definitely something that I come across is, somebody's been pre-approved for X amount and they're looking at houses at that value, but they're not factoring in, their other costs like an HOA, like your property tax, like your home insurance, like flood insurance. They haven't factored in all of these things, and that's where a good loan officer should, they should be advising you on those costs, not just what you can borrow. And that's where a guy like CJ is going to help you out, with your life choice, not just trying to get you as much money as you can physically borrow. So we're going to go and play this hole now, and then we'll come back and we'll try and come up with another question. See you guys in a minute. Thanks. Okay, hey again, guys. We finished our round, and I think CJ stole the honours on this one. He absolutely nailed a birdie on a par 3 that I then sucked on. So we'll give him the victory today. But before we head off, we had one more question, and again, this is something that I get asked, so I'm going to pass this on to him. And this is how much down payment do we need to make for a house, depending on how we're paying for it, what kind of mortgage we're using. So go on, you explain.
Absolutely. So when you're looking to buy a home, there's several different factors that come into play when it comes to how much you need to put down. The first is going to be, what is the use of the property? Is it an investment property? Is it a secondary home? Or is it going to be your primary residence? If it's your primary residence, then we have a couple more options that investment and secondary homes aren't allowed. So we're going to have FHA, USDA, VA, and then your conventional loans. So with your conventional loans, Fannie and Freddie Mac, those loans require anywhere from 3 to 5% down, depending upon whether you're a first-time home buyer, income limitations, and what county you're in. USDA also has 100% financing, so you don't need any down payment. However, they have limitations on where the home can be and how much you can make per year as a household. VA, of course, is going to be 100% financing, 0 down for our veterans. And then FHA is 3.5%. So if you're looking to buy a $100,000 home, you're looking anywhere from $3,000 to $3,500 if you don't qualify for one of the 100% financing. $200,000 home would be $6,000 to $7,000. $300,000 would be $9,000 to $10,500. So that's a good estimation of what you want to save. Now, on top of that, there's going to be closing costs, which a great realtor like Fergus can help you negotiate to hopefully get the sellers to pay those, so you only have to worry about the down payment.
Right. Okay, so that's good. So there's a lot of numbers and stuff in there, but to take away a little summary from that, a USDA and a VA loan, typically you're going to need no down payment. The VA loan, obviously, you're going to have to be a veteran. USDA loan is going to be, it's going to be geographically specific, so not everywhere is, friendly for a USDA loan, and also your income has to be below a certain threshold, which is set by each county, and that relates to the average household income, so you can only be a certain percentage above or below the average household income for that county, which is why it varies from county to county. So yeah, if you need any further details on that, get in touch with me. I can send you CJ's way, and you can give him a call, and you can discuss these things in detail and go over them again. But thanks for watching now, guys. Thank you, CJ.
Absolutely.
We'll get another.
Having me out.
Yeah, that's good. It really is great to, you know, I'm not an expert in his job. That's why, you know, we need to lean on these guys, so that when you're asking me questions, I'm giving you accurate information, not just, you know, realtors telling you what you want to hear to help you buy a house so that you'll buy one, you know. But thanks very much, guys, and until next time, stay safe, and we'll catch you all soon. Take care. Bye.
Thanks.